Hey guys, it's Amy. It's Wednesday, May 16th. It's been 2 weeks since my last update. Once again, I'm on my way home from the surgeon's office. 2 weeks ago, I was put into a tighter compression garment, and they added foam to my butt to try to increase more drainage for my two remaining drains that go to my butt as a result of my auto augmentation. The issue was that the tissue in my butt was not, the two pieces of tissue were not connecting with each other and healing together. So that's why they wanted more compression to try to help with that. So I went in today, 2 weeks later, to see what the update was. Earlier in the week, I was thinking that I might be able to get one of the drains removed, but for whatever reason, the last couple of days I've had a bit of a surge in whatever output. So went to the surgeon's office today. He confirmed that he's not going to take them out today. I understand. We don't want to take them out if there's still output. I don't want to get a seroma, so they need to stay in, and I get that. I'm just tired. I'm really frustrated. I had a little bit of a breakdown in the office, but trying to be cool. So the plan is, so they took me out of the compression gear that they gave me 2 weeks ago. They said I no longer have to wear the bra. So as actually right now, as I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm not wearing a bra at all. So at some point I'm going to have to go shopping, because I don't know what size bra I'm going to have, because since I had my breast lift, so I'm going to have to do that. I'm not going to have to wear the other big piece of thing that kind of goes over my shoulder and snaps on here, and then it goes all the way down. So basically what they did is he just gave me another compression garment, but it's just for the bottom half, and it's really, it's kind of like a pair of like active workout capris, but it's super tight, and they put a redonkulous amount of padding back there. It's comical, like it's like cartoon, like it's not even Kardashian level cute. It's like, it's embarrassing. It's crazy. She actually told me, she's like, when you go out, you don't have to wear all this stuff. Just do it when you're at home and you're sitting, just because it was actually uncomfortable for me to get into my car after my appointment and sit down, because it's not fun. So they did all that so I have to go back in 1 week to see if I have any improvements, and hopefully with all these measures I will, because the alternative is not a good solution as far as I'm concerned. The alternative is, if I don't have any further improvement in a week or so, then he wants to go back in surgically and surgically connect those two pieces of tissue. And guys, I don't want another surgery right now, not for this. Like, I don't want to start over from scratch again. I'm like 6 weeks in. I'm over this. I'm just fucking over this. So I'm going to do everything that I can in my power. I'm going to double up on my protein, because that's part of the risk. That's part of this issue, is that, he told me in the beginning that he was expecting that I would have some wound complications because I don't heal properly, because I'm a DS patient. But he said, it's interesting, my wounds themselves are all healed. Like, everything is closed. And that's fine. It's just these two stubborn pieces of tissue in each one of my buttocks that they just have to stick together. He did say that he can tell since the last time I was there that they're starting to connect, but there's a couple of pockets on each side, on the underside of my butt cheek, that it's not connected. So that's why he just said, you just need more pressure, lots more pressure. And I would rather you put the pressure on by sitting there with the extra padding and the really tight garment. If you can do all that, instead of me having to go in surgically, that's what we're gonna do. So, okay, so I've made another appointment in a week, and I'm just gonna do my part and do all that. Another thing, when I was talking with the nurse, a couple of things. So the two drain bulbs that I've had in for like 6 weeks, one of them, not the other one was interesting, but one of them, it didn't smell very good. Like, every time I emptied the bulb, it didn't smell very good at all. And the doctor and the nurse both confirmed. She said it's totally normal. They've just been in there for a long time. Every time you drain it out, it's not good. And so it's just the accumulation of all that time and all that stuff that's been in there. It's not good. So they replaced the bulbs, so I've got brand new bulbs on there. They said there's no impact to the actual tubes that go into your body. Those are still totally fine, so we'll see. So I've got new bulbs. Yay. The only other thing that I wanted to mention is, today's Wednesday, so it was like Sunday or Monday I got my period. It was about 2 weeks late from when I typically get it. I'm fairly regular now, and it's been about 2 weeks late. But so I asked the nurse when she was changing my bulbs, and I said, "Is that, does that have anything to do with the fact that, anything to do with my drainage? Because I, typically when you're got PMS or premenstrual cycle sort of stuff, you retain water, right? You feel bloated, you retain water." I said, "Does that have anything to do with, what she," and she said, "I don't know for certain, but it very well could be." So all of these things, this new compression garment that I've got, which is another size smaller, as well as this padding and doubling up on my protein, and the fact that my period's going to be over in a day or two. Hopefully all those things, and it'll be a marked enough improvement for the doctor next week for him to make the call that, no, I do not have to go in surgically. I asked him, I said, "Listen, I'm planning on going out of town for the month of July, probably like 3 to 4 weeks. And I'm not going to be here, like, for me to come in and see you. Is that, going to be a problem, do you think?" And he wouldn't say yes or no. He just said, "Let's see how you do next week when you come in for a visit." So here's hoping, guys. Anyway, I'm just pulling into my driveway right now, and I am late for a meeting because when I was at the doctor's office, I went in and they made me change and get naked, take my compression garment off, and sit in a robe and just sit there for half an hour before they showed up. Love that. So now I'm late for work. So I gotta get back in, but I will catch up with you guys later. Hope you're all good. Wish me luck. Love you guys. Bye.